Every year, we have the responsibility of voting to determine who will represent us in local, state, and federal government. Government is not man's idea. Government is God's idea. Romans 13:1 tells us, "There is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God." In Jesus' parable of the talents in Matthew 25, he teaches us that we have a responsibility to steward all that God entrusts to us. As Christians in America, we have been entrusted with the responsibility to vote, and like everything else God entrusts to us, we must steward that responsibility well. Our votes directly impact change in our government. Those changes have a direct impact on the people we know and love in our communities, including all of us here at Liberty. During their time at Liberty University, Lynchburg is their home. So let's steward well what God has entrusted to all of us and take good care of our home, starting with the people we elect to manage it. Last election, about 5% of Liberty University's campus turned out to vote. Meanwhile, the national average student voter turnout is about 50%. We need you to be a leader in helping our campus take an active role in government through voting. Here's how you can help make it happen. Step 1. Take out your phones and text the word VOTE to 48683. We will use this number to communicate with students, faculty, and staff to keep everyone updated on registration deadlines and to remind you about Election Day. And don't worry, you will get way more severe weather alerts than texts from us. Step 2. Through your deans, we will let you know when to share about voter registration at the beginning of your classes. The voter registration process is now completely digital, so there's no need to hand out and collect voter registration forms. Simply tell your students to text VOTE to 48683 or visit liberty.edu/vote and follow the steps online to register. We will provide you with a PowerPoint slide containing this information to present before your class. It will also have a QR code on it that students can scan to take to liberty.edu/vote. And step 3, remind your students that Lynchburg is their home and probably will be for a few years. Encourage them to register to vote here in Virginia with their on-campus or off-campus home address. They are allowed to switch their registration back to their home state or wherever their next destination is when they move on from their time at Liberty. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Our founder, Dr. Jerry Falwell Sr., said, "If it's Christian, it ought to be better." With your help, we can make Liberty a national example of a campus that takes seriously their citizen responsibility to vote and stewards well what God has entrusted to them.